Liu Bang ran away?
Yes. Understood.
General, perhaps the Duke of Pei had too much wine and was too indisposed to bid farewell before leaving. General, my lord has prepared a pair of white jade pieces as gifts for you. And a pair of jade cups for Mr. Fan as a way of paying his respects.
Huh? Mr. Fan? Getting blue. Understood! Allow me.
Thanks.
The Duke of Pei left suddenly. Is he, guilty?
General, since things have come to this, I feel like I should tell you the whole truth. General, to be honest, my Lord Liu Bang has a reason for leaving. But it's not out of guilt. The real reason is because someone close to you has been constantly whispering in your ear, trying to get you to kill him.
In your opinion, who is it?
Xiang Yu, Xiang Yu, Wei Bao and their ilk. Haven't you heard it yourself, General? Your subordinates want the Duke of Pei dead.
Actually, I have.
General, may I be so bold as to say, they've successfully fooled you. They've driven a wedge between you and my lord. General, there is one thing that could not be any clearer. After the fall of Qin, you've become the highest authority all across the land. Those feudal lords are pretending to show you great respect in an attempt to get into your good graces so that they may be granted bigger pieces of land.
So what if they are?
General, in my opinion, when it comes to contribution, you have given the most towards this victory, followed by the Duke of Pei. When it comes to friendship, you and the Duke of Pei are sworn brothers. None of those subordinates comes close to having such a relationship with you. Have you already forgotten, General? During the battle at Julu, they were there, but they prioritized their own safety over yours. On the other hand, my lord risked his life and ours and bravely marched our small force towards Dingtao. May I ask, has anyone else shown you such loyalty? Now everyone knows that the power to divide the entire land is completely in your hands. You need forbearance to rule over the land. You have to tolerate things you dislike. Please do consider, who would benefit from my lord's death? Is it you, General? No. Is it the Duke of Pei? Certainly not.
Through the side path and give this message to Mr. Fan Zheng.
Hurry. Understood.
Where's Zhang Liang?
I asked Chuji to take him home. Mr. Fan, come, sit down.
We've already decided to kill Liu Bang. Why did you change your mind? Because of that ridiculous act he put up during the banquet? Oh, don't tell me you fell for Zhang Liang's distorted version of the truth and so you changed your mind.
Mr. Fan, don't you feel that there's any truth in Liu Bang's words and that it wasn't an act? His words were reasonable. He didn't say anything wrong. What happened at Shao Pass wasn't serious. If I kill him, how would the world see me?
This is a matter of life and death. You can't let your emotions sway you.
Even if he can be disrespectful at times, even if he may become my greatest enemy, Liu Bang is still my sworn brother. Everyone knows how big his contributions have been. For the moment, my biggest enemy is not Liu Bang. Are Chang'e, Xiang Yu, and the rest any more reliable than him? If I must, I'd kill them first.
I'm telling you, whether now or in the future, Liu Bang is your most dangerous adversary.
Mr. Fan, let it go. Stop regarding Liu Bang as an enemy. Let's stop and consider what has happened recently. These subordinates have said they'd support me, but where are they? None of them showed up. Why did they move their camps farther? The answer is simple. It's because they want me to be the one to kill Liu Bang, so that in the future, they could use it as an excuse to oppose me.
I don't want to discuss your subordinates. Only Liu Bang. How could you fall for such a cheap trick?
Do you think he can fool me? I knew he was going to run. I set him free on purpose.
Why did you do that?
Why did I? At the banquet, after hearing him give such a lengthy speech, I suddenly thought, it would be a pity to kill him then. There'd be no fun in it. You saw him, he almost wet his pants. He didn't even dare bid us farewell. I want to play with him. I'll play with him until he has no soldiers left. Until he's all by himself. He will be terrified. Before I kill him, I will tell him, Duke of Pei, everything you have today is nothing but a dream. Some people were born to rule the world, while others are fated to be village constables. Mr. Fan, don't think too much. Rest early.
You will regret this. He'll become a tiger and come back to bite you!
Liu Bang's just a worm. I will kill him, but not today. What should we do?
Lock him up first.
Guards,
Yes, sir.
take him away.
Get up. Move.
How long have Luan and Guan Ying been gone?
About 15 minutes.
Hurry. Give my seal to Luan. Tell him to take command of Cao Wushang's army. After that, have Cao Wushang detained. And wait for our lord's orders.
Understood.
this letter. Did you write it? Yes or no?
Yes.
Hey, you know what? Today has been a wonderful day. That fool Liu Bang had to sneak off in fear, as opposed to our king, who was so dignified.
He fled after King Shang saw him.
Well, you know, I wouldn't put it that way. If they were on the battlefield, once our king sets his sight on him, do you think he'd be able to escape?
I agree.
Come on, drink up.
Am I right?
Here.
According to Yingbu, he almost caught Liu Bang, but a cavalry just appeared out of nowhere. It seems that coward had to prepare for this.
Did they fight?
No. They didn't even call out to Yingbu. They just chased him away.
They knew everything, yet they were able to keep calm. They acted like they were clueless. Liu Bang's men are indeed remarkable.
Why do you speak so highly of them?
Liu Bang is a very capable man. We must get rid of him. Oh, where's Xiang Yu?
Oh, he's drinking with Yuji.
He's drinking at a time like this? The land will definitely fall into Liu Bang's hands one day. When that day comes, we will all become his captives. Pity. Today we missed our best chance to kill him.
General Xiang Yu listens to you, Mr. Fan. Liu Bang got away today, but tomorrow we can still kill him.
We've missed our chance. Even if there is one, I won't be able to change his mind. I can teach him how to fight a war. I can teach him how to rule a state, but I can't change his temper. I don't think that there's anyone who can. He's too emotional and sentimental. He'll never be decisive. I cannot help him.
Today, I had the opportunity to meet the world's biggest coward. Liu Bang is an embarrassment. I'd rather dig a hole and bury myself alive than become one of that coward's generals.
Hey, General. If something like this happened to you, would you find suicide more preferable?
What are we living and fighting for? Dignity. Come on, let's drink.
Yes.
Toast.
Yes, General.
Yes, General.
Let's drink. A man who can tolerate such humiliation must be very ambitious indeed.
What was that?
Let's drink! General.
Let's drink!
Come, let's drink!
The streets are empty. Where are the people?
They've sealed their houses and are hiding inside like rats.
They probably think that by doing this, Chu would forget the pain of what Jin did to us.
So this is Shen Yan, huh? My dear. See? We've heard so much about him. He doesn't look special at all.
What a shameless man. He talks as if he conquered Shenyang, I dare say. In the Battle of Julu, he didn't even draw his sword once.
It would serve you well to watch your words. Xiang Yu seems to like him very much.
And you only went in circles around Julu. You didn't even try to help us. What did you contribute?
Haven't I explained it to you many times already? I sent 5,000 men, all of whom died. So you owe me. How are you going to repay me?
5,000? Didn't they just get lost?
Today is a big day for the Chu army, so please don't ruin it for the general.
I'm still alive today because I relied on myself. I don't need to tolerate any insults. Sooner or later, I'll get even with you.
Standing here, I get a better understanding of what once drove Ying Zheng. He was always reminding himself that his life's mission was to unify the kingdoms. He intimidated the land. He forbade the other states from challenging Qin. He wanted his descendants to carry on this honor, generation after generation. How proud he was. How utterly detestable.
You have avenged the humiliation suffered by the other kingdoms. Duke Shangliang would have been very proud of you. If he were here right now, he'd surely be praising you, saying, "Good job, my child."
He's here with us. My uncle. He's always by my side wherever I go.
General, I have sent someone to invite Liu Bang to Shenyang to discuss state affairs with everyone.
What did he say?
He said that his men have been breaking a lot of rules lately, and he's afraid it would be hard to restrain them here. So he would rather stay put in Bashang and be at your command at all times instead. He's staying away, knowing there'll be a power struggle. How clever of him to think very far ahead.
What's the use of thinking far ahead? In the end, only power matters. He's terrified to come here. Just let him stay in Bashang.
Look. How dare they start plundering the city?
What do you expect? Those subordinates are looking out for themselves.
On the battlefield, you're the commander-in-chief. Now that we've won, you'll have to take on another role. They will not obey you without a proper title. We can't afford to delay.
What do we do?
We can set rules. Have Ji Ying surrender to you now. We can't let the previous one stand. We almost died fighting the Qin's main force. Liu Bang took advantage of that. And had Ji Ying surrendered to him, we must also gather all the subordinates and lay down some rules. From now on, only you can deal with the former ministers and nobles of Qin. No one else can do so.
I'd rather walk my horse than listen to them talk.
We must name you as the ruler, or else our soldiers will have died in vain. We must not let those subordinates indulge their own interests.
Since you insist, I'll do as you say. At noon tomorrow, gather everyone here.
All right. I have already explained why I gathered you here. It's a vital matter that has to be resolved immediately.
Everyone, please tell us your thoughts.
I completely agree with what Mr. Fan said. General Xiang Yu should be the ruler of Shenyang. There are many things that have to be addressed in Shenyang. How do we deal with the people of Qin? How should wealth and weapons be awarded? How do we organize our soldiers? All these need to be decided by General Xiang Yu.
We've been fighting with you for so many years, General. We will obey you.
Before the fall of Qin, all our kingdoms united in order to destroy it. Now that we have Shenyang, we will need a ruler to restore peace to this land, and no one's more suited than you.
Well said. Well said. General Xiang Yu is the greatest hero in this war. With him protecting us, we'll have security. I feel assured in him. Really, really assured. That's right.
With General Xiang Yu as a ruler, we'll be all at ease and have peace of mind. All right then. Everyone has elected him as ruler. Then, General, please accept the position.
All right. If you insist, then I will not refuse.
Let's move on to the next item.
There is something that I can't understand.
Go ahead and tell me what it is.
You and I don't get along. No, more accurately, we despise one another. So why do you still follow me? King Xiang has appointed you as one of his vassals. You don't have to follow me
Oh,
around.
come on. I know what I'm doing. All right? So, don't take it seriously, all right? Look at what has become of Shenyang. There is chaos everywhere. Xiang Yu is the right man to put on the throne. That's something that we both want, right?
I don't know what you mean. I am a loyal vassal of King Xiang.
Whether you admit it or not, everyone knows what's happening here. Things are clear as day. But I'm sure even that dimwit Wei Bao can see what's going on. What more, you and me, right?
Him?
Yes. And if he doesn't understand, that woman by his side will explain it to him. I'm telling you, she's as sharp as a tack.
You know, Yingbu was once a prisoner, but he seemed proud and elated today. I guess he really is extremely loyal to Xiang Yu.
Sooner or later, he'll rebel.
Huh?
Can't you see what's going on?
What's going on?
It's not important for you to know. Just remember this. If you're in the same situation as today, you should only say what the others say. Make sure the man to open his mouth last is you.
Understood. Money, fiefdoms, and women. I don't want women. I won't ask for anything.
If you want to live long, then heed my advice. Don't argue, and King Xiang will surely protect you.
But what if, one day, King Xiang stops protecting me? What'll I do? If he doesn't protect me... My dear, wait!
You understand everything I said?
Yes, sir. My lord.
I want to make sure you understand what I said. You lead the men and carry the treasures back to our camp. Remember, none of this should get out.
Yes, sir.
Search the entire place! There's one over there!
This way. What are you doing? This way. There we go. Let's go. Come on. Take it all.
It's time! Behead them!
You won't get away!
Mr. Fan, what are you looking at?
Those savage beasts.
My men are not among them. You have nothing to worry about.
You are their leader. How could you allow them to rampage like this?
Do you think that I'm a fool? They elected me as their leader because they want to do these things under my banner. The people of Qin are my enemies. The very earth of this kingdom shouldn't even exist. I hate them, but I'm not an animal. I didn't make them do this. It's not my mistake.
You're foolish. You're responsible for them.
Yingzheng unified the land. He made it so he had the final say in everything. But his dynasty did not last long. Before, we were bound by hatred for a common enemy. They had to listen to anyone who could win the war. But right now, things are different.
Wait, are you saying you don't want to be the king?
I'm already the king of Chu.
You should be king of the entire land.
That's not what I want. In the Zhou dynasty, when fiefdom started, people led peaceful and harmonious lives. And because Chu was abundant in rivers and lakes, it enjoyed great prosperity. Now that Qin is destroyed, we can restore our former prosperity. Mr. Fan, I can't give them orders to stop. It will only start another war. As much as I love engaging in battle, it makes my blood run and excites me. I hate fighting wars.
If your uncle saw what's going on here and heard what you said, he'd curse you.
No. From the beginning, my uncle only wanted to restore the glory of the Chu, to wash off the shame it suffered. And now, I've finally fulfilled this.
You can't...
A few days ago, I heard a nursery rhyme in the city that says, one has to return home after achieving one's goals. Mr. Fan, it's time to go home.
Xiang Yu.
Sworn father, it's getting late. You should get some rest.
Are you satisfied, General?
Is this how the Emperor spent their days?
It once belonged to them, but everything here now belongs to you, General. If I may ask, what will you do with us, General?
You're all women of the Qin Emperor. Of course you all deserve the same thing as the royal house of Qin.
General! General! Are you serious, General?
Your Majesty.
Stand up. The kingdom of Qin no longer has an emperor. You should call me father and nothing else.
No. The Empire of Qin will never disappear. How can it be compared to those 6 other little kingdoms?
Your Majesty,
Has Xiang Yu arrived?
he invites Your Majesty to join him in the palace hall.
Am I dressed properly? I think this will not disgrace our ancestors.
Your Majesty!
Do not call me that!
Your Majesty will always be our emperor. The land will forever belong to the Qin Empire.
All of you may go now. My child, are you afraid?
Father, I have to go now.
All right.
King of Qin. Greetings.
General Xiang, greetings.
Although scattered, Chu will be the death of Qin. Isn't that right?
Victory or defeat is not heaven's way. I have nothing more to say.
What do you think of Yingzheng?
He's a hero.
And me?
I don't know.
Why not?
Only your descendants can pass judgment on what kind of man you are.
You're probably Qin's most benevolent king. It's sad, but I can't forgive you.
It's fine. I don't need anyone's forgiveness.
The Empire is no more. When Qin conquered Chu, the people didn't get a chance to take their own lives. But I will give you that chance.
How did you take his life?
I allowed him his dignity and let him take his own life.
General Shang. Mr. Fan.
Is everything done?
The Qin royal family is all dead.
Did you find Ji Ying's daughter? I've heard about her. She once plotted to assassinate Zhao Cao. She's cunning. We cannot leave her alive.
We found a body in the well of the harem, wearing regal robes. Some of the palace maids were crying over it. After interrogating them, we found out that the princess drowned herself. General Shang, Mr. Fan, I will now take my leave.
Mr. Fan, what would be the best thing to do to silence those feudal lords and make them go back to their fiefdoms willingly?
Unfortunately, I don't know how to answer your question.
Then tell me, in the future, what would later generations say about me? Do you think they'll understand?
General! Spare us, General, please! Please spare us, General! General, you made a promise to spare us.
I promise to treat you the same as the royal house of Qin.
Yes!
Even if the world condemns me, I would still do the same thing. Again and again. This palace is home to unspeakable shamelessness. Each time I see it, I remember those who died in battle. The Emperor stood right there and gave his orders to his men, without a thought for the common people. Every last bit of it should be thrown in the flames.
No, do not burn it! You can't.
Send my orders. Yes, sir. Everything in the palace is to be burned. Every single one of the temples, as well as Upon Palace. Burn all of them down!
No, General, please don't do that. No, please, General.
I'll be on top of Mount Lee, watching the smoke rise to cover the sun.
You are going to invite the hatred of the Qin for generations to come!
If they hate me, then I dare them to come and get their revenge. Burn them!
The people of Chu, but it has also fueled the Qin to despise him. Xiang Yu's cruelty and your benevolence. Anyone can clearly see the difference. He may have the more powerful army, but he has lost to you, my lord.
担当，大风吹，吹乱万象，吹不乱我思想，吹不乱我方向。在世无声无息堂，不如轰轰烈烈一场。剑穿头铠甲。 我心所想？谁知我心所想？谁知我心所想？